Hello, Cancer. Thank you for being here today for your energy check-in. Let's do that right away. Jump right to it. First, we're going to pull from the Cosmic Energy deck before we check on your angel numbers and then the tarot. So, welcome in, Cancer. Hope you're really doing well, that you're rested, and that you're taking care of yourself and your beautiful heart. I say that because when I'm filming this, we're in a lot of planetary activity right now. We just had a beautiful full moon. We also had a full lunar eclipse. We just entered Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. We have a partial solar eclipse coming with the new moon coming up, and so we have a lot going on. And it's important for us to stay grounded. It's important for us to, not make any crazy decisions or big life decisions or anything during this time. Whenever you see this is when you see this, but because the message is timeless and because it's going to come upon you when you need it, it's important to pay attention to these energies, because Spirit is asking you, when you see this, to tap into a specific one. We have access to all these things going through us at all times, don't we? We have access to awareness and compassion and confidence and creativity, all those things. But when you see this video, Spirit would like you to tap into a particular one. So let's see what it's going to be. Thank you for these messages. We really, really appreciate them. Balance. Okay. I don't know how you feel about that, and you might be taking a little bit of offense to it because, you're a strong Cancer, you're a strong heart sign, you're a strong water sign, so finding the balance is important, otherwise you drown, right? Especially as a water sign. Find balance to maintain harmony in relationships. That could be the relationship with your friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors, people at the coffee shop that you talk to every morning before you grab your little pastry, like whatever it is, whatever the relationship is. But it could also be relationship with yourself, with your higher self, with God, with the goddesses and deities that you pray to, whoever it is you can't see and pray to. That could be the relationship that you need to balance in. Maybe you've been focusing on your external relationships so much so that your relationship with yourself is suffering. Your relationship with your higher self. Well, we're going to dig in and clarify even further. So, let's grab an angel number. See if we can clarify and get really under what this is all about with your possible imbalance. Alright, for Cancer. Can I please have an angel number card? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. There's two. I'll take two. The first one is 1010. It's actually what time it was when I started doing all this. When I started meditating, I like to meditate about the signs that I'm going to do. So I was doing the water signs, and then when I looked down, it was 10:10 this morning. Embrace the journey. Journey, trust, opportunities, progress, happiness, and alignment. It's time to bring your cherished ideas to life. The right people, circumstances, and resources are aligning in your favor. Happiness and new opportunities are on the horizon. So if you want to grab a pen and paper or your journal and a pen, pause the video and come back so we can do these journal prompts. And the first one says, take a moment to reflect on a long-held dream or idea. Begin implementing one step at a time, trusting that the universe is sending the support that you need. Okay, so maybe this is about the relationship with your fun life and your work life. Like, you are a hard worker. That's just, and it is the way it is. There's no question about that. I'm not even asking this as a question. It is what it is. You're a hard worker. Sorry about that. You're a hard worker. You like to get things done, but you also like to lean in on outside projects, or at least that made you happy at one point. Maybe this is about getting back to that, finding the balance between the fun projects that you like to do and the work projects that you like to do. Maybe they're overlapping. Maybe you had a recent taste of, oh, you know what, I got a chance to plan this for my work friends and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to make this more of a thing that I like to do. Maybe you can expand this into a business even. God knows there's a lot of people out there who need that stuff. I'm not one of those people who knows how to do it, so I would really like to find somebody that could do that. So maybe this is my little way of getting you out of your comfort zone so you can start a little side hustle and I can come help me. All right, the next one we have is 2222. Stick to it. Persistence, patience, progress. These both have progress on them. Steadfast, goal, manifestation, and preparation. Choose a path and stick to it, making slow, steady progress. This card signifies the need for patience and consistent effort while working towards a significant goal or manifestation. Ensure that all aspects of the plan are organized and aligned. Review your current plans and ensure everything is in order. Take one actionable step today towards your goal and commit to making consistent progress, no matter how small. So both of these today are talking about getting your ass in gear because you're starting a new project. Embracing the journey and sticking to it, because you can turn out to be like one of those situations where you love it and you can quit your job because you've taken on this side goal, side hustle, manifestation that you've been really trying to scratch that itch. But it makes you happy. So even if this doesn't turn out to be a full-time job, and even if it's just something that really makes you happy, why not stick to it? Why not go for it? Why not embrace the change and find the balance between what's going on at work and what's going on in your personal life? So that way you can do both of these things. God knows you can. You are a very hard worker. Not only that, but you live your life and plan your life in such a way that it's the most convenient to you. You're not putting anybody else out. That's how you are. You're not that person. You're making sure all the details are taken care of yourself. But finding the balance between work and play is so important, so that way you can feel fulfilled as well. So that way it's not just all work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But it really does, because it's boring after a while. It's not it doesn't give you the same fulfillment as, say, finding the balance between the fun things and the not so fun things, the obligations and the things you're choosing to do, even though it may be work, even though I'm sticking with the party planning thing, but even though that takes up a lot of your time, you love it, you don't care. You can't just work, you can't just provide, it can't be that all the time, because you're gonna get burned out. You end up in that Four of Cups, like this is not satisfying, very apathetic sort of vibe, and who wants that? That's only going to bring more of that in. You want to keep that positive aura happening around you, and the way to do that is to find a way out of the work life and make sure that you have your home life and your real life just as strong, just as productive, so that way you can scratch that creative itch and make your heart sing a little bit more than you already do, because I'm sure you love your job. I'm sure you love your job and you're good at it, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. But finding something, when you punch out and you're on your way home, what are you excited about? Going back to work the next day? No. Let's find something else. You know what this is about. It's like you have your Seven of Cups and you found your perfect little thing, and now you're nurturing it. You're bringing it into the world. You're manifesting its growth, and you're excited to move forward with this project. I'm excited to find out what it is. What do we get in the recent past for beautiful Cancer? I'm going to shuffle one more time. And as I do, I'd like to thank you, Spirit, for being here today for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Or if you're a cross-watcher because you love a Cancer, as I'm sure we all love many Cancers, we're looking into the recent past, current energy, and future energy if we stay on the path. So, recent past is the Sun. Beautiful. Because everything was going great. You stepped into this point of, okay, my work life is going so well. I'm very excited about what I've been able to produce at work, how I have everybody on board, and we are really, really rolling here. No matter what it is you do, no matter kind of job you do. Is it enough? I mean, this is the best card in the deck. Now, for some signs, they would be excited enough to stay there, stay content, float along, but not you, Cancer. You're taking this sun and saying, okay, this is awesome. I'm excited. This is amazing. What next? What can I do next? What other areas can I shine the sun into? Can I make it grow and make it warm and beautiful? Current energy. Did it flip? It looked like it did. I guess it didn't. Nope, it did. Beautiful. 2 of Cups here. Now on the bottom here, it does say the Knight of Pentacles, and that is the one that that one that flipped out, but this is the one that flipped over, and that's kind of how I wanted to do it for this one. The 2 of Cups is talking about that relationship, the balance, the outside and the inside. What's going on the inside is the sun, this beautiful, beautiful feeling, and on the outside you've brought that into the light. You've brought your work life beautiful, beautiful. Mwah, that is amazing, and it starts to spill out into your everyday life, and it makes the relationships in your life even stronger, even more full of love. And like I said at the beginning, this could be about a balance between your home and your work life. This could be about a balance between your relationships with your friends and your family and everything, because you've been working so hard at work that maybe it's time. They're like, okay, it's time for us to have some, fun time now too. Gotta find that balance, Cancer, because life isn't all work. And what happens when you retire and you have nothing going on outside of work? You have to have those relationships built up, whether it's with yourself, with your higher self, with your friends and your family, whatever this is, whatever the opposite of where you've already built the sun. You got to find that balance. It's very, very important, because it'll keep this energy moving. You won't feel like you're lacking anything if you're maintaining all of your relationships in the same way. You're putting just as much love into your home life, into your family, into your the people that live around you, and your pets, and you're watering your plants and doing all those things, but you're also killing it at work. Finding the balance between the work and the home life and keeping all your cups full is where you're going to shine the most, because then you're not feeling a deficiency. You're not feeling like something is off, because it's not. You found a way to balance the home and the work life while sticking to this project, because it has started to make you really, really happy. What do we got in the future energy here for beautiful Cancer? Future energy for Cancer. Future energy for the sign of Cancer is balance, temperance, like we said. Let go of self-imposed limitations, because who's to say what you're supposed to be giving more attention to? Who's to say that you can't do another side project, or you can't fulfill another dream? Nobody is telling you that, so you shouldn't be telling yourself that. No one's saying that if you take the foot off the gas with your outside projects that you're going to be suffering because I can't do this anymore. I can't have home, and I can't have it all. Of course you can have it all. You're the Queen of Cups. Think about this. You're the cups. You know how to balance it all. You know how to fill your cup and bring that joy everywhere you go, because you realize you are the sun. You know damn well if you pick a project and you stick with it, not only is it going to grow, but it's going to spread and be there for other people. So that's how you are at work. When you're not there at work, people are like, oh my God, I miss Cancer today. God forbid you take a vacation, because if you're on vacation, nobody knows where anything is. Nobody knows how to deal with the things that you deal with, that sort of thing. You bring the light. You make people feel warm. You make people feel like nobody else does in their lives. And they're so happy to have you there that when you're gone, they can feel it. Things are absolutely imbalanced. But now you've set up your life in such a way that you're not needed everywhere all the time. You're finding the balance. You're finding a way to have it all. You're finding a way to take care of your work situation because you've set it up in a beautiful, beautiful way that people may miss you, but they know what to do now. Now, you're doing the exact same thing in your personal life, your home life. You're connecting with your higher self. You pray and meditate with God and the goddesses and deities in your life. You speak to your angels and you pray with spirit and you listen to tarot and you have a great relationship with your pets and your people and your plants and your neighbors and the barista that's up the street. You have all of that right now. Keeping the balance is key. Finding the temperance between giving too much and not giving enough, and also letting other people do what they need to do to contribute to all this beautifulness. The Lovers. See, now I think of these as the same. This is the minor version of this, is how I look at it, because the Lovers is a choice. So is the Two of Cups, but it's the choice to go with something that makes your heart happy. Will they or won't they? The choice is yours. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. But finding the balance, choosing to see how beautiful all of this is instead of how heavy this all is, because the responsibility is on you. Yes, guess what? You made the sun. You brought the good things to light in your life, to the point where people are like, oh, this is amazing. I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that. Amazing. Awesome. So you deciding to move forward with your side projects and your work and keeping the balance is how you are going to succeed. Is how you choose to move forward in this life with the eyes of love, because this is you. You are a very balanced person. You are not wanting to step on any toes. This is the choice that you have to make. Am I going to give more to this, or am I going to give more to this? You know more than I would, because this is a general reading. If you would come to me and said, okay, you know what, I feel like I have to choose between my home life and my work life because people are making me feel like I can't do both, I would say, you know what, this is saying you can do both. This is saying you're so full of life that and light that not only are you able to make work to a beautiful place where people are excited to see you there, but also know how to handle it when you're gone. Not only can you do that, but you're now doing that in your home life. You're learning the beautiful balance between the two, between, okay, I'm giving too much here and giving too much there. If anyone could do this, it's you, because you got this major here on your side. Will you or won't you move forward with both these projects? If you find the balance, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Now, if this is about a love reading, it's a whole nother story, because finding that thing, that person that makes you feel so happy, so loved, so in alignment with not just yourself, but what you want in a relationship. If that's the case, and you have the Sun and the Temperance here, this is literally just telling you to hold your horses, stay steady, because we saw that Knight of Pentacles here. We are in a retrograde season. We are in eclipse season. So everything just needs to be taken with grounded baby steps. Just move slowly. There's no reason to rush here. I don't see any rushing here. It may be the energy trying to come out, and we'll check, and which is why that you're being told to slow down and find the balance. That could be it. Feel free to leave me in the comments if that's what's going on with you, beautiful Cancer, but we are going to clarify next. Because this is, everything is saying is embracing the journey. Go with it. Stick to it. Don't give up. All that shit. But there's no indication here that you're trying to give up. It just seems as though you're looking for advice on how to balance all of this. And you know, I'm always going to tell you to ground yourself. I'm always going to tell you to get out in nature if you can. If you can get to the beach, or if you can get to the forest, or if you can get to any sort of trees and natural occurrences in your life. You can get to a park. You can get in the tub with some herbs and some Epsom salts, and that would be amazing too. Just getting yourself grounded, resting your mind, really just centering on what makes you happy, not everybody else. because this is coming from you. These are your energies. These are your wants. These are your desires. And the fact that you get the Lovers and the Two of Cups is talking about how you feel about your relationships, whether they be to yourself, with your work, with your romantic partner, with your friends, with your family, your higher self, with God. Whoever this relationship is about, this is begging you not to give up on it. Not only to not give up, but to find a balance. And you doing this during retrograde season, during eclipse season, is going to help you master this when the planets are chill, when things go direct, when there's no eclipse seasons and it's all happy fun times. The sun is in you. The sun is something that you realize you have access to and is at your fingertips. And you realize it very recently. And yes, that's heavy. And it does put a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, but it's nothing you can't handle because you are able to find the balance. Not only are you able to find the balance, but you know that you're making the right choice here. And this reading is just confirmation for that. What do we have clarifying the sun for beautiful Cancer? Why is the sun here? Sun is here because of the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups, I love the pages. I don't know if you know that, but the pages are amazing because the pages aren't worried. She's not worried about getting her heart broken. She's not worried about this not working out because this is the card of wearing rose-colored glasses and seeing things through the eyes of love. Seeing things in such a way where you're not worried about getting your heart broken. You're not worried about failure. You're not worried about disappointment because the page is innocent. The page is immature, and people like to say that as a bad thing, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as seeing things, being curious and being reminded about how amazing love can feel, about how when we move forward through the eyes of love, we can see anything as beautiful. And that is the energy that's pushing out the sun here. Of course, when your heart skips a beat at the thought of a person or a relationship, whatever relationship it is, it could be about a fur baby. Whatever this is about, when you feel that excited, that you're not worried about getting hurt or nothing's going to stop you, that makes you feel like you've got the sun. And you are the sun. Why is the Two of Cups here in the current energy? Two of Cups. Two of Cups in the current energy for Cancer. Thank you. The Lovers again. We get some rocks here to cover up bums in case. Could be. I don't know if there are any, to be honest with you. But, yep, there's a booty. I see a booty. Alright, so I'm going to pop this here so we don't get yelled at. But this is the choice. The choice is, this is making you feel so excited that you're jumping in with your eyes wide open and your feet first. And you're like, I don't care. I'm going for this. I'm going for this relationship. I'm going to find a way to balance this and have it all. And there's no reason why you shouldn't. There's no reason why you can't. This is a beautiful reading. Look at all these amazing energies. Temperance here in the future position. Being clarified by Temperance here. Whoa. Messy. Oh my goodness. Alright, so those got real messy. Thankfully one came out, and I'm just going to put these back here. My goodness. It's not going to change the bottom of the deck though, so. Okay, as a Virgo, this is really tough for me because I just want to shove them all in, but I can't. Alright. The sun again. Wow. What do we get on the bottom here? Oh, I'd love it if it was Temperance. Oh, Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. Well. Alright, my loves. Listen. You get the Lovers twice. You have the Sun twice. You have the Ten of Cups. And the Page of Cups. And the Two of Cups. This is all love. This is all you. This is all about your heart and where you want to go next. Okay? Because the sun in the Lovers in you is telling you that this choice is going to bring you so much happiness. As long as you can stay balanced and you don't run away on this horse towards one particular thing. Keeping the balance here is going to bring you your 10 of cups. It's going to bring you the happiest day. It's going to make you feel like I've completed it all. It's all sunshine and rainbows and smiles, because it is. But it's a choice. You have to see it that way. You can't just guess. You can't just say, oh, I need a little bit more in it. No, you have to, not only are you sticking with it, but you're going to be meditating, okay? This is what you need to do. You need to breathe. You need to do deep breaths every day. Before you go into work, before you get out of the car to go home, before you go to bed. If you can do it when you wake up, even better. Let's grab Poon up from Moonology and see if there's any way to see if we're clarifying this at all anymore. Ooh. I saw one that wanted a flippy. What do we got? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot. Okay. Let's try this again. This is amazing. I don't know if I've seen this many, this beautiful of a reading in quite some time. It's full of love and beautiful water like you. Okay, I guess it's not going to... I'll do one more pass through. Okay. It's funny because I'm also seeing there's a lot of twos happening, because we got the 2222. We got 2 number cards. We got 2 of the Suns, and we got 2 of the Lovers. It's really just talking about your relationship and also the balance. You have to find the balance, and the 10-10, like equal love on each side. The 2s and the balance, and the 2s, the 2 of the Lovers is also the choice. The 2 of Cups is also talking about, is also oh my goodness, another number 2. Wow. Alright. This is your story, babies. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness. You have the Sun inside and out. You have the Lovers inside and out. You can't make this stuff up. You have the Balance and the Temperance card. You have this current energy of choosing to continue with this beautiful relationship. How happy it makes you feel. It makes you feel like you have the sun going on inside and out. Absolutely gorgeous. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment and let me know. Leave me a 222. That's beautiful. And this is your story, babies. Okay. Seeing things through the eyes of love and getting ready to take the action to put all of this into place brings the sun out in you like you haven't experienced in such a long time. But you know it's a choice. You know damn well it's a choice that if you decide, you can move forward with this beautiful balance of inside love, outside love. Finding a way to match that energy is your quest, let's say right now. At the time of this reading, the spirits, God and the goddesses want you to balance what's going on inside and match it up to what's going on with the outside, because you know that now we're in a alignment situation. We're in an aligned situation because the energies inside are matching the energies outside. You're feeling so loving that it's making you shine bright like the sun. You know it's a choice. You know it's a choice to stay in alignment in this beautiful, perfect relationship, because sometimes people are just that pumpkin to your spice. It keeps that sunny feeling happening. It keeps that brightness inside, so you can find the balance and ride it like a wave and choose it all the time, so you can keep that 10 of Cups going. Final message today for Cancer is you're so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You've been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, and relationships to improve. These prayers will be answered soon. As you can see, you are in perfect alignment. Good for you, and keep up the good work, my loves. Take care.